James Helder, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got none other than British champion Bradley Skeete, aka Man Skeete.
Yes,
Brad, how are you?
All good, mate.
Good, that's what I like to hear. Firstly, good news on your fight being announced.
Yeah.
You're going to be facing Shane Singleton, defending your British title.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know that fight's been on the cards. It was scheduled before, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was scheduled for, when was it scheduled for? October, I think. Yeah, it was scheduled for October, and then it got postponed till November, and he still went ahead with a fight on the original date we was meant to fight. He boxed a journeyman and got dropped, and a draw, lucky to get a draw. So then a few weeks after, he pulled out of the fight. So John Fane stepped in, so that was my first defence. But Singleton's my mandatory, so someone I have to fight. I want to win the belt outright, so as a mandatory I have to fight. So yeah, he's scheduled in now for May the 6th, so that's the date.
You've said you want to win this British title outright before looking to go further at sort of European and world honours.
Yeah.
What's the plan? How do you sort of go about doing that?
Well, obviously I've had my first defence now against John Fane. Singleton, my mandatories, is my next defence, my second defence, and my third and final defence will be a voluntary against someone who the team are out to pick. So yeah, just and then after that, I can move into world level then.
Don't want you to overlook Singleton by any stretch of the imagination, but if you do come through that, we've seen a young man called MUCHA.
Yeah, he's on to me, bro.
He's been running a campaign to get himself a shot at the British title, British champion, which is yourself.
Yeah.
Did you watch the MUCHA's
video?
Do you know what?
I had to watch it. It was all over my Twitter and that. I had to watch it. Do you know what? For a man to go to that much time and effort to call man out, he could have just added me on Twitter, but for like everyone else. But he took some serious time and effort to put that video together and call me out. So I got to respect him for that. And who knows, the fight might happen.
Do you take offence to videos like that? The
do you know what?
He had your picture in the gym, sort of motivating him to sort of train harder.
Jay, do you know what? I get called out on that all the time by idiots being disrespectful and rude, yeah? TAMUCHA ain't been disrespectful, he hasn't been rude, he just says it out. He's got nothing against me, he wants the belt, and that's what I've got, so... Does
that worry you more, the fact that he isn't sort of screaming and shouting, he's very calm and very... No,
because you know what, Jay, I'm not going to start being rude now, because he hasn't been rude, but at the end of the day, it's all said and done, it's about the boxing, and I'm a level above them people, so like there's banter and all that, but I'm not going to start being disrespectful to him because he's not being disrespectful to me. He wants the belt, I've got the belt, he wants something that I've got. That's how boxing works. But boxing's about levels, and like I've said it before, no disrespect to him, but I'm a level above them people. And the same with John O'Donnell writing disrespectful things in stupid interviews and that. Me and him, whenever I've seen him, that we've never had a problem. But then he wants to start because I've got the British title. He wants to start being disrespectful and rude. You don't get a fight like that. Who's he beat to warrant a British title fight? He's fighting Eric Ochin for an English belt. What's that warrant to fight me for a British title? That man can wait.
So if you had a choice between Donnell or MUCHA.
Listen, I'll fight them both. I'll fight them both. Me, I'll fight them all. All them idiots shouting my name and calling me out and all that. I'll fight them both. But what you got to remember as well, Dow Evans is also a mandatory.
Yep.
He's another one. He ain't been disrespectful and rude. He wants the British title. He's waiting his turn. He's mandatory. He knows he's going to get a shot. He's mandatory. So he's before all of them. So they're going to have to all fight amongst each other and see who comes out on top.
Has Dow Evans got a fight coming up? I've seen
Dow Evans, you know what? Dow Evans knows he hasn't going to get a look in anytime soon. I've got my mandatory in Singleton and I've got a voluntary after, and then the belt's mine. So he knows he ain't going to wait around for a fight. He's just waiting his turn. So fair play to him. I think he's fighting for a Welsh title or something. So he's doing that. So he's going ahead with that. But he knows the belt's held up for the time being, so he's just biding his time, waiting for his shot. He's mandatory, so before any of them, it's him. He'll be next in line, really.
We've seen you work your way up on a lot of the London cards. I know you've boxed a couple of times out of London, which was a good experience for you to take that travelling support. But you're now coming back to the Copper Box as a headline at someone top of the bill. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. Jay. Since I've won the belt, I've not boxed in London. So I've been in Cardiff, I've been in Essex. So it'd be good now to get back in my hometown and top a bill. The last show I topped the bill, and it felt wicked. Like coming through, starting out, like I was at the beginning of the shows and working my way up, and now to top the bills and to be the champion, going there as the champion, feels good. It's a good feeling. And like I say, it's in the Copper Box now in London. I think the last time I boxed there was against Colin Lyons, winning the English title, and I had great support then. But so now I'm British champion, and 2-3 years down the line, further on, the support's going to be crazy. I've got great support, great fans, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them all on May the 6th.
We've seen some fantastic content on BoxNation. Last week we saw Deontay Wilder, Gerald Washington, which was a great fight. We've seen some fantastic fights coming up. THURMAN, GARCIA, which I'm looking
forward to that one.
About. No doubt you'll have an interest in that fight.
Yeah, definitely.
But is it important to you that you give the fans and the viewers value for money in your fights, that you are in good fights and people come away sort of satisfied?
Definitely, yeah. And obviously now the link up with BT Sport, it's going to be even bigger and better now. BoxNation is a great platform, and obviously doing a thing with BT Sport now, that it's going on bigger and better things. The exposure as well. The exposure is going to be great.
Saturday coming up, we've got THURMAN, GARCIA on BoxNation. WBA and WBC belts on the line. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that as a fight?
Yeah, good. I got a message then, just about an hour ago, to say would I go into the studio and be in the studio for the night. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It's a great fight, 50-50 fight. Both young, hungry, unbeaten fighters, and I'm interested because in my weight division. So it's an exciting fight. Both are talking a good fight. Not so much Garcia's dad talking a good fight, but yeah, do you know what? I done a thing for BoxNation the other day, and I picked Garcia. I picked him because I think he's boxed at a better opposition, and he just always pulls it out the bag. He's not been defeated yet. Same as THURMAN, they're both undefeated, but Garcia, even when it's hard and it's not going his way, he always finds a way to win, and I think that's what's going to be the decider in this fight on Saturday.
I think Garcia's 32 and 0, I know THURMAN's 27 and 0. So to get these guys putting it on the line, it really is. Yeah,
and the knockout ratio,
the ratio as well
between them is crazy. So it's either going to be a mad, exciting fight. They're both getting dropped, both of them, or it's going to be cagey and who's gonna go first. But I can see it being a lively fight. I can see them both being hurt, if not dropped. But I'm going to pick Garcia on points.
Do you see Garcia as a future opponent for yourself?
I'd like to. I done an interview the other day as well for BoxNation, and I said, he's my mate, yeah. So I wanted to win and that, but I didn't. Obviously, I was joking. I didn't mean it like that. But I've met him a couple times. I have met him a couple times, and the last time I met him was in Miami, when I was in Miami, and we had a chat then, and we was talking, and I got him in a headlock, telling him, he's got to come UK and fight me and that. So, but yeah, no. Do you know what? He's a good guy. He said, listen, let me deal with THURMAN, and we see where we're at. So who knows? Hopefully, one day along the line, it's a fight I'd love to fight. I'd love to fight him. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you idolised him as a kid and at the same age.
Yeah, you sound like them interviews now. Start calling my mate and that. Yeah, my mate. Wait, let me get him on the phone.
Garcia haircut for a few years. I know that.
I wish I had that now.
Kill for the Garcia haircut. That's all good though, man. So yeah, big fights coming up. I want to talk again a little bit about David Haye, Tony Bellew. Yeah. No doubt you would have seen the press conference antics.
I did.
Everyone's got an opinion on it. What's your opinion on it?
Again, it's a great fight. It's a great fight while it lasts. Do you know what? I like David Haye and I like Tony Bellew, so it's a good fight. But I think this one, I'll pick David Haye for this one. I think I've seen him at the press conference and he don't look happy. He's not happy, and he's an explosive, vicious fighter anyway. So he looks angry now. So an angry David Haye going into a fight, and like I say, he's explosive and he's a vicious fighter anyway. So yeah, I'm going with him to win by stoppage.
What did you think of O'Hara Davies' antics? He's taking on stablemate Derry Matthews going over to fight on Sky against O'Hara. What did you sort of make of that?
You know what? He's a brave man, because them Scousers don't mess around. So for him to go up to Liverpool and be carrying the way he was to them Scousers, he's a brave man. So, boy, I take my hat off for him for that. So yeah, he's I don't know. He can't go Liverpool no more. After the fight, he can't be seen in Liverpool. No way. If he thinks it's all squashed after the fight, he goes out clubbing up in Liverpool. Because I see he said he likes the women up in Liverpool. So if he thinks he can go up there clubbing and that, don't do it, mate. They don't forget. Them Scousers don't forget.
He was trending yesterday on social media. Now people will say his antics, he's disrespectful. It is what it is. But is he not sort of getting us talking about him? We're talking about him now for the very reason of the way he went on.
Do you know what? The boy, it's boxing at the end of the day. He's selling the fight. He's talking the fight. He's talking the talk. He's being disrespectful. But like you say, he's trending on Twitter. He's getting people talking about him. He's been doing it. He said he's been doing it by himself since he was 16. He got into boxing when he was 16, 17. No one's done nothing for him, and he's not had nothing, and he's done it the hard way, so to speak. And now look at him. He's boxing at the O2 Arena in front of thousands of people, and his obviously Bellew fight's on, and I'm sure his and Derry Matthews fight is like the second most, gonna be the most watched fight there. So. He's doing something right.
You're going to go on a massive rampage and start calling people out after you've won this British title out, and you're just going to go on pure rage.
Calm PACQUIAO, I want the winner. There it is.
He's put it out there.
There it is.
He's put it out there. Still waiting to hear. We've heard that he has confirmed that Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao will fight, but we haven't had the details as to here and when. We're hearing rumours of potentially UAE or Dubai.
I see that.
What are your thoughts on that?
I see that. I don't know. It don't really make sense doing it over there. Really, I don't think. But it's a money thing for them, isn't it? Really, it's a big, massive fight, massive money involved in that fight. I bet. So, do you know what? Wherever it happens, I'd like to see it. It's a big fight for them. I was disappointed when the Brook Khan fight didn't go through. So. Khan PACQUIAO, that's another top fight out there I'd like to see. Obviously again at welterweight, so yeah, I'll be keeping a close eye on that too.
You got aspirations to fight Khan one day?
They're there. Jay, like I said before, like once I win this British title outright, I'm ready to step into world level. So if them boys are still there when I've stepped my feet in and I've got some good wins at world level, I'm ranked high with WBO and the IBF in the top 5. So. Why not? I'll be a fool not to take them fights.
Amir Khan v Bradley Skeete at Selhurst Park. How does that sound for you?
Selhurst Park? Why Selhurst Park?
It's near your from, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't support Crystal Palace.
Like
the Emirates, I do.
At the Emirates, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Secret Eagles fan, mate. Secret Eagles. All right, well, listen, best of luck for your camp. We know we're 10 weeks away from seeing you in action against Shane Singleton.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a good fight, may the best man win and all that. And
nice one, Jay.
Look forward to catching you soon.
Wicked. Thank you, Jay.
Top man. Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.
What's happening, Ed? You alright, yeah?
Yeah, right.
You're going to have a chit chat before we go?
Come on, Pat.
No.
Come on, Pat.
Give us one pearl of wisdom before we go.
Come on.
Like what? No, you're serious, no.
Man, a few words.
Ed, tell them you're the best fish deliverer ever.
I'm the hardest worker ever.
Borderline. That's borderline.
No, come on. Tell them about the fish market. You're the best fish market, man.
Donovan Fish Market.
I'm the hardest worker.
He gets the best prawns.
I'm the hardest worker.
He works harder than I.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
He always blames me for not coming in because I'm always at work.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go.
24 hours.
There you go. Eddie Lamb, thank you very much. You're doing a fantastic job. And I just thought I'd put it on you because I know you never, ever give us any camera time. You don't seek the camera, so we'll just wind you up a bit.
I don't like...
He's undercover.
He's in the background, isn't he?
The only time he's in camera, yeah, is when he gets me on the shoulders when I win. Innit, Ed?
That's all I need, yeah.
Got to start doing the squats though for May the 6th.